Hey there, this is Steve with Smitty's Fly Box. I'm going to tie a Chironomid here today. This is for our beginner fly tying box. So first time we've done really like a stillwater type pattern, but you know, you don't have to just use this in stillwater. You'd be using a lot of places. So this features a tungsten bead, and but man, fishing stillwater on a lake or a pond right now, especially in the spring, early summer with these chironomids, you can catch a lot of nice fish. So what I'm going to do is I'm just using a kind of a long shank curved nymph hook here, and I've got my 3.2 millimeter black tungsten bead. And the first thing I'm going to do is just pull that bead back a ways, and we're going to put this little white tuft out the front. So let's just attach our thread right there. Come back just a little ways. I'm not going to try to, I don't want to bulk that up because I need to be able to slide that bead over. So just get a little bit started there, and I don't need a whole lot of this yarn. This is just poly yarn. Any sort of little white yarn will work. And I just got a little small tuft. I'm just going to tie that in. Just kind of a couple turns like that, and then we'll fold it over like so. Pinch it down, and then we can make a couple more, and I'm just going to whip finish it right there. So let's come in here and whip finish like that, and then I'm just going to touch that with a touch of super glue. And now we can push our bead over the front like that and kind of get that in place. And now we'll just continue on tying the fly. So it's really just like a big zebra midge is what we're tying. So I'll start my thread, build up a little thread base there kind of behind that bead, get that started. And then let's start with our wire. I'm just going to lay our wire in there nice and flat right behind the bead, and just position that on top. And then now what I'm going to try to do is just try to make nice clean wraps, working my way down. We'll go slightly around the bend of the hook. There, and let's turn right around and come back, and we'll repeat that step with our holographic mylar. So this is kind of a black, it's got a little shimmer to it. It makes a really good little chironomid body. So I'm just going to take one strand of that, again position that right on top, and we're going to tie that down, working our way all the way around the bend of the hook. And let's turn right around and come forward. Now we're ready to wrap this stuff, so I'm going to wrap over the top away from me. And just build this little black body on there. So these chironomids are pretty slim. Just try to make nice even wraps as I work my way forward. We'll tie that off. Just hold it straight up with my right hand and drop my thread over with my left hand about 3 times. Let's fold it back over and make a couple wraps in front of it. And now I can trim that off. Now we'll repeat that step with our wire. This time we'll space that wire out. Just build a little rib through that, and it just gives a subtle contrast, a little bit of red tint to it. Again, you can tie this in lots of different color combinations with silver bodies, gold bodies, red bodies, different colors of wire. I think I sent you a couple of colors of beads that you can do. You can do a white bead on there. So now I have my wire. I'm just going to hold that over, cinch that down. Let's make a couple wraps in front of it, a couple tight wraps behind it, and then we can helicopter that off, just add a little tension there. Didn't quite get that wrapped on there, okay. And it should pop off there, and you get a clean pop off. Alright, now I'm just gonna kind of build a little thread just to even that up to that bead slightly. And now we can just whip finish right there. Like so. Now what I like to do, you can coat the body. I'm going to trim down this little tuft there. Like that. Now if you have a little super glue, you can just kind of coat that body with super glue. I'm going to use a little UV resin. Even if you had some like Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails, works pretty good. And I don't need much. I'm just going to just lay down a layer of this UV and just spread it out across that body there, and that just helps make this thing pretty much bulletproof. We'll hit that with our light, and you pretty much got a little chironomid, good little fly. Again, fish in lakes, ponds, even bluegill love this thing. So give it a shot, and I hope you enjoy.